Hi, this is Pastor Bob. I'm here with my good friend Joe, and I've asked him to join us today to tell us a little bit about his story. And Joe, you've been on the streets for a little while.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you don't mind, tell us how you got on the streets and how long you've been on the streets.
Well, I got on the streets from getting out of prison on 12 years sentence, done 8.5 years. Thought I had family, turns out I don't have none.
Really?
So I've been on the streets for right now probably about 2 months, 2.5 months.
Now, is it that your family abandoned you during that time?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry to hear that. That must be very painful for you.
A little bit, but they'll come around when they need me for something.
So you got out of prison, you were expecting for some family to be there, for some people to kind of help you out and get you going again.
Yes, sir, and they just told me to kick rocks and not come back, so that's what I've been doing on my own.
I'm so sorry to hear that. So here you are on the streets, trying to make the best of it, and you've been on the streets for a couple of months now.
Yes, sir.
We get to see you every week, and we like that part, but it's been kind of difficult for you.
Yes, sir, it has.
So give us a little bit of a glimpse into what life on the street is like.
Well, all I can say is for the viewers, y'all got to try it for yourself, you know what I mean? Y'all think y'all can come out here and, just try to get food every day and not hand it to you. Food does not come from a grocery store. You know what I mean? You got to get it how you can get it. And sometimes it's getting out of dumpsters if you have to.
Yes.
The weather's crickets, the spiders and all that really ain't good at night.
So, Joe, there's a couple things that I think a lot of people think about when they think of homelessness, and they think that homelessness and hopelessness have a lot to do with each other. Do you find that to be true or not?
No, sir.
Now, why is that?
Each day is what you make it to be.
Okay.
You can never lose hope.
Now, what is it that gives you hope on the streets? Isn't it kind of a hopeless situation for you?
No, sir. Each day God gives me is another day I have to try. Each day is a gift, not a given. You got to make the most of what you got each day is given to you. That's a little hope each day, every morning I wake up. Yeah, I got another day to make it through another mission.
Now, Joe, a lot of people would say I'm on the streets and I'm mad at God because he should be taking better care of me. You're not saying that?
No, sir. He's gave me a one place to sleep. I got a tent, sleeping bag, and I got food in my stomach. I'm happy for what I can get. I'm grateful for what I get.
That's fantastic. So you really feel like even though things are not the best situation around you, you still have some peace about your life and where you're going?
Yes, sir. You got to make the most of what you got. You can remember 3 words while you're homeless. You can get through any situation. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. You can remember those and get through any situation in life.
Yeah. And you've made some good friends on the streets too, haven't you?
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about that. How does that work?
Well, the 2 people I hang out with now were in the middle of the process of getting robbed, so I beat the 3 dudes up that were robbing them. I guess that's how sparked that friendship. Yeah.
So, Joe, this is a little bit of a tricky question, but I want you to think about this one for a minute. If you could rewrite your life right now, and you can, if you can say, I'm going to go this direction, and this is what I want for my future, what would you say? It takes a little thought, doesn't it?
That's a good question. Well, I've done 180-degree turns since I've been out of prison.
Now, how is that? What do you mean by that?
Well, I've, in the whole 8.5 years, done 8.5 years of anger management, getting control of my self-control. If I was, before I came out of prison, y'all would have met me, y'all wouldn't have liked me, I've been real about it. I didn't care, but I got to think of others before myself. You know what I mean? Because we're all in this together.
Yeah.
Now, I think I'm on a better path now.
So what does that path look like? What do you want it to look like at this point?
Easy treading,
Okay.
beaches, sand, and the ocean here in a couple weeks.
I like that idea. That sounds good, doesn't it? So you have some skills, Joe. You have some things that you'd like to be involved with. You'd like to be working if you could.
Absolutely, but most of these places up here in Tennessee are not felony friendly. They're not going to give you a job.
And they're probably good with you up until they find out that you have a a prison time behind you, and then it kind of falls apart there.
Yes, sir. What I don't understand is, I've done paid my debt to society. Well, there's their place to judge me on it.
Yeah.
That's because I'm
But
so
it just takes one person to say, "I believe in you," doesn't it, Joe?
Yes, sir.
You're just looking for that person who will tell you, "I believe in you. I'm going to hire you," and then things get going again.
Yes, sir.
What kind of a job are you looking for? What kind of skills do you have? Where do you feel like you're going in the future?
Owning my own mechanic shop before it's over with.
Great. Good.
I love working.
You're a good mechanic, aren't you?
Absolutely. I love cars.
Well, there you heard it. If you need a good mechanic, if you need to have your car worked on, this is the guy.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best. You supply the parts, I'll fix.
Well, folks, I just wanted you to meet Joe. He's one of my favorite guys, and we love him here, and we're glad that he's part of the Bridge family anyway. And Joe, we want the best for you, and we're going to be praying with you that the future looks bright. That'd be all right, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot, Joe.
Thank you, Mr. Bob. You have a good one.